And you might be thinking, girl, where have you been? Hey, it's your girl Bri. Welcome back to me trying to vlog every day for the rest of 2026. Happy Monday. And you might be thinking, girl, where have you been? I'm sorry. I apologize. I didn't post it on my community post, but I took, I guess, Thursday. Nope. It was Friday, Saturday, and Sunday off. Because I woke up with a crazy headache, and so my screen time was very limited. I didn't do much, and I really couldn't film. I didn't even film gaming videos, which is why I'm taking a break this week from my gaming channel, because I was not feeling up to filming anything. So I was having some light sensitivity, which happens when I get migraines. So I just decided to take off from gaming this week. So no gaming videos, which means I have more time for my other stuff, which is fine. I'm just taking a little break, and I'm doing some update stuff on my computer while I'm taking the time off. I'm doing some clean out of files and other stuff. So I took off. I ended up, this is a new week. So I ended up doing 6 of the 7 days of size last week. The full out Destiny's Child lose my breath workout, I missed 1 day. This week it's Monday, but I start my new weeks on Sunday for size. So this week it's In the Pocket, which is 37 minutes, and it's to Problems by Ariana Grande. And I did not do yesterday. So normally I start on Sunday, and that's like my first day guaranteed that I'm going to do it. I did not do it yesterday because I still wasn't feeling 100%. So I decided not to do it and just do it today. So I'm already missing 1 day this week, which means the rest of the week I have to go completely be in the zone and do every day so that I can get at least 6 out of 7. That is my goal. And then by the end of this whole thing, I'm hoping to be doing 7 out of 7, because when I wasn't doing my workouts because I wasn't feeling well, I, felt weird. Like, I'm at the point of workouts that, like, last week when I missed that 1 day, I felt weird. And then yesterday when I didn't do the workout, I felt weird. So, which is good. It's like, the saying that, like, you have to do something for a certain amount of days so it becomes a habit, and then it's like something that you don't have to think about. That's kind of what I want these workouts to become for me. And I think I've hit that point now where if I don't do it, it's less of a chore. You know what I mean? So, like, when I don't do it, I miss it. So yesterday, even though I didn't feel well, I almost did it, but then I was like, I really just don't feel well, and I don't want to hurt myself or, like, just make myself worse by forcing myself to do it when I don't really feel well, even though I missed it. Does that make any sense? Please let me know in the comments if it makes sense. So I didn't do my workout yesterday, but I did do it today. And I don't remember years ago when I started doing size, how far because remember I explained this in the beginning when I first started, but basically it comes with a beginner calendar. So it's basically like 6 weeks, I think it's 6. It might be more than that, but is it 6 weeks? Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I think it's 6 weeks because it's 6 different workout videos. So basically each week you do one workout routine, and we're on week 4 now. But when I first got this years and years ago, when it first came out, I don't think I got past this week in the beginner calendar, because when the video started, I was like, oh, I remember this. And for some reason, Full Out, the one we did last week, sticks in my mind as being the hardest one. It's not. This one is the hardest one because it's very intricate in terms of, like, the steps. It's a lot of, like, coordinated, like, it's not as fast paced, but it's a lot of coordinated counts and stuff. So I felt like I was doing, like, Rhythm Nation just now. Anyway, so I do like this one a lot, and plus I like that song by Ariana Grande. It's a bop. I haven't heard it in years, but basically I do enjoy In the Pocket. So this week I liked, at least day 1 today, I liked. So I did my workout already. I worked from home today, so I was able to And to catch you up, yesterday I did laundry instead of doing it today. So yesterday I did laundry. I did some meal prep for my fiance to have his stuff. And then today I did my workout, worked from home, watered my plants, went to the library to return books, and then I also got a book. I got Sweet Heat by, hold on, I'll show you. Okay, I got Sweet Heat by is it Bolu Babalola? I've been thinking and wanting to read this. Has been on my TBR, and as soon as I walked in today, it was just right on the table as like a summer read. And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna pick it up. I wasn't going there to pick up anything. I was going to drop off books, but I decided to pick it up. So this is gonna be in my new library TBR pile, and I want to try to read this weekend, I think, if I don't read it in the next couple days. Before I read that, though, I want to tell you what I'm reading today, which I read its sister, literally, book yesterday and finished it this morning. It's a pick that I got from the library the last time I went, which was Gabriella and His Grace, a Lunar Sisters novel. And this is the historical romance fiction book about three sisters who are from Mexico who get sent to London in 1867 or 1865, around that time, and they all fall in love with different so the one I read yesterday, which was second, there's three sisters. I did not read the first book, which is Anna and the Fox. I need to find that. They didn't have it at the library. I need to request it, unless I'm just going to buy it, because I really did enjoy the second one. The second one was called Isabella and the Rogue. Obviously, love a reformed rake. They make the best husbands. We all know that. If you read historical fiction, you get that joke. And then this one is the final book in the series, and it's Gabriella and His Grace, and this is about the youngest sister. And I really thoroughly enjoyed the second one. I gave it 5 stars, and Spice was like a 3. And it was very funny, very good. I love a historical romance, especially when there's like some intrigue involved. So that was good. Also, I went after the library to the post office, which was one of the main reasons I was going out, because I highly recommend entering Goodreads giveaways. For all, like, say you enter 10 giveaways, you might not win any, but I realized, and obviously other people know this system, you can enter the Goodreads giveaways if you go to the ones that are ending soon. And I think I've said this before. If you go to the ones that are ending soon, look through, see if there are any authors that you really like or genres you like, or just read the blurbs about the book that is in the giveaway. If you like it and it's about to end, enter and you might win. You kind of, it just kind of gives you another way to go about entering giveaways. I won a giveaway recently, and it was for an actual copy of the book, not like an or Kindle version. It was an actual copy of the book, and the book is These Kindred Hearts, 17 Tales of Love and Magic, edited by Shari B. Pennant, and it has authors who I know of, like Zoraida Cordova, Kaylin Barron. That's like a lot of young adult authors, and they're just tales about love. So I entered this giveaway, and I happened to win, and I'm very excited about it. And actually, it got picked as the Sweet July book, and Aisha Curry, who's Steph Curry's wife, wrote a little blip in the back of that. So I'm very excited. I picked this up at the post office today because it came to my P.O. box after I won my Goodreads giveaway. So very excited to read that. Plus, it's just gorgeous looking. And the other thing I needed to pick up at the post office today was, remember last week we were talking about Catherine Coles and Into the Fading Twilight. I remembered the name, and I told you I got the pretty version, which is right above my head here. But that reminded me that I didn't have the deluxe edition of its sister, older sister, the first book in the series, Across the Vanishing Sky. So I went to Flutter, and I put their link in my description because they were having a July sale. They might still be having a July sale. I don't know. Go check them out. Link will still be in the description. I ordered the first book, which I had already read. And I already have a copy of, a pretty copy with painted edges, but I wanted the deluxe edition. And it came. I ordered it from Flutter. It came. It's pink. Look at that cover. It's gorgeous. And then the back says, even though darkness had claimed her for a time, she still rose every damn day. So this is the original, or I should say the first book in the Starlight Grove series. Cover looks like this. Well, I should say the jacket cover looks like this. I need both hands for this. Okay, jacket cover looks like this. And it came with goodies like the other book did. There's a sticker, welcome to Starlight Grove, as you can see. There is a bookmark that also says across the vanishing sky and has some imagery on the back. There is a sticker sheet that has a lot of jokes, inside jokes. So we have welcome to Starlight Grove, so the mini version. There's a lightning energy drink. There's a shirt, there's a thing that says hacking because punching people is frowned upon. And the main male character is a hacker and he wears a shirt that says that. There is a pair of Chucks with Sasquatch or Bigfoot and a gaming controller on it. There is obviously a little goat with fairy wings and crown. If you've read the series, it makes sense. You know who that's for. It's for Skylar, the daughter of the main character in the second book, who is the main character of the first book's niece. And then obviously a little Highland cow in a boa, because there is that. And then Amazing Blazing Rentals, which is the name of the campsite place where the main male character and the female main character meet. So this is the main female male character. Inside, obviously I showed you this the first time, there's beautiful foiling. And inside on this one, the other one, remember, was a waterfall scene. This one is the campground. So like I said, his shirt says hacking because punching people is illegal. And then it has the little boy, because it's a single mother hacker romance. So he's a hacker, she's a single mother. So that's her son, that is her, that is him. And then they have a doggo, and then there's the cow and goat, and that is their rental property. And then inside the actual book, the real cover, painted edges again, which looks exactly like the other one. But inside this one, we have some more art. And their names are Braden and Dex. Archer is his last name. So there is that. So now I have my pretty version, my deluxe pretty version of Across the Vanishing Sky and Into the Fading Twilight. And I'm going to have to do the same thing again when the third book comes out, because it's purple and purple is my favorite color. Plus, I just love Catherine Cole, so I will buy 2 copies of all of her books. I do that with some authors. Bryn Weaver, Catherine Coles, Kennedy Ryan, who else? Tia Williams. Who else do I do that for? Paisley Hope, I feel like I've done that for before. Victoria Wilder. There's literally some authors that I get so excited that I do sometimes forget that I bought multiple copies. But it's just supporting them. And I normally what I end up doing is, if the copies are not different, they're like the same, like I did with the Victoria Wilder one that I pre-ordered. I'm going to do a giveaway and hopefully give that away to someone on Instagram or maybe on here. I'll figure out how I'm going to do the giveaway. And because it came with a very pretty printed version of the book and then stickers and artwork. So I already have that. I don't need duplicate. So I'm going out, and a book plate. So a signed thing from the author. So I'm going to do a giveaway. I have to figure that out, how to give that away, so someone else can enjoy it, since I already have one. I don't need to keep it. So there is that. What else happened? So I went to the post office, picked up those, went to the library, dropped off and picked up watered my plants, like I said, did my workout, like I said. I'm taking the week off from gaming to do some stuff on my computer, and just because I wasn't feeling up to filming over the weekend. If I manage to finish fixing my computer and like updating and doing like driver stuff, I might see if I can stream later in the week. Since I'm not doing videos, I have more time, but I have to figure that out. Also, I had an idea, not an original idea, but I had an idea to start putting together what I need to not only make the Bridgerton bracelets that I mentioned a while ago, but also to make birthstone related colored bracelets. So I started doing research, figuring out what colors I need. Mostly I have all the beads. I just have to decide if I want to use the actual like stones related to that, or if I'm just going to use the colors of the birthstones, if that makes any sense. When I make my first mock-up, which obviously I'm a Taurus, I'm an April baby, so I'm going to be making my own first as a prototype. I normally, when I have an idea for something, I make a version for myself first as a prototype. If it works, then I continue and branch out. If it doesn't work, then I just have a pretty thing that only I have because it's an original. So I had that idea. I've been writing in my planner some other stuff while I was away for content and stuff for my Etsy shop. And yeah, I think that's it. I think that's all I wanted to talk about. I wanted to get you caught up on what happened while I was away. Not much. I just had a migraine and was light sensitive. I wanted to get you caught up on the week ahead. So tomorrow and Wednesday, I am going into the office. That should be fun. And then Thursday, I'm off because I would need to go to the DMV to retake my permit test so I can get my driver's license. And Friday, I work from home. So that is my week ahead. I'm very excited to be back. I'm feeling much better. Thank you for anyone who reached out and checked on me. I had a couple people write me on Instagram like, hey girl, where you at? So that's where I was. I'm feeling much better. I am going to go make dinner right now. And what I'm planning for dinner are, I think, just like little party wings, like winglets, like drumlets, you know what I mean? Like the little drums and the little wings. Because we went to Walmart and got some frozen stuff, and I got a big bag of party wings. So I think I'm just going to go make those in the air fryer and figure out what to go with them. My first thought obviously is like fries, but I feel like I should have some kind of vegetable. Something. I don't know. I'll figure it out. But I'm definitely having wings in the air fryer because that's like super easy and it doesn't make the house too hot. So I'm going to go. Thank you so much for listening to me ramble. I missed you. Please let me know in the comments what you did over the weekend. Get me caught up on what happened with you. And I will see you tomorrow. Bye, guys.